There is an emergency crisis of democracy happening in the state of Tennessee right now. In the wake of the death of 6 people at the Covenant School in Tennessee, thousands of student protesters have flooded the Capitol, holding protests demanding gun control and safer schools. The protests have been entirely peaceful with no reported injuries. And again, this is one of the largest student-led protests in our recent history. And the House Speaker of Tennessee's legislature has now equated this protest asking for safe schools with the January 6th insurrection. Major supporters of this protest are 3 democratically elected representatives from Nashville, Memphis, and Knoxville. And here's what happened to them today.
So what's going on here in Tennessee today?
So 3 of us lawmakers who stood with our constituents demanding that they take action, and here that thousands of people gathered on Thursday talking about the crisis of mass shootings. We've been kicked off our committees as representatives elected by our constituents. Each of us represents 78,000 people, and our people are being silenced because they're kicking us off committees. They're threatening to take a vote to expel us today. Our member ID badges have been shut off. Our representative ID badges have been shut off. And this is not what democracy looks like. You know, we are elected to serve our constituents, and I'm the youngest Democratic lawmaker here, the most diverse district, and by shutting me down, they're shutting down the voice of my constituents. So this is one of my constituents, Ms. Brooks, whose family was hit, and you know, a victim of the Walk House mass shooting, and so we're here to speak for them, and they won't even let us speak for our people. They wouldn't let us talk on the floor. They shut our microphones off. They shut our voting machines off. We couldn't even talk about the issue, and so when we went to the well to force the issue, they called us insurrectionists and are now trying to expel us from the legislature.